something that wasn't so great. The Eagles completed a comeback on the Commanders this past week, and as much as I don't like to see the Commanders win, I was really hoping they would secure a victory against them bum Eagles. But unfortunately, Hurts threw 4 touchdown passes, and like you said a little bit ago, what's his name, Brown, went over 100 some 30 yards receiving, and I mean, it's just unfortunate to watch. Unfortunate to see. I was hoping to see the Commanders continue to upset the Eagles once a year, but it did not happen this year, and it might be over for the Commanders completely. But how do y'all feel?
Well,
Yeah.
first off, uh, I couldn't see for the topic prior, so I know I had skipped the last topic, and I just wanted to clarify my comment on Terry McLaurin was meant for this topic here. So I want to apologize so y'all can see my face, understand I was off. And the last topic, I had nothing to say because it was not for me to watch.
It's no big deal, man. We were just rocking. We knew that you was locked in on both games. So we do. Uh, you know, Cowboys fans appreciate it. Commanders fans also appreciate it. They both fanhoods appreciate your dedication to the craft.
My
Um,
God.
Oh my
now
God,
with
great.
now with the Eagles completing the comeback, it's very disappointing. But we all kind of knew it was coming. The Commanders just could not put the game away when they needed to put the game away. They just could not put the game away. And at
Yeah.
some point, if you keep allowing the Philadelphia Eagles to hang around, AJ Brown is going to wake up, or he's gonna do what he needs to do. And it's only a matter of time before Devontae Smith makes a big momentum shifting catch, which he did. And then you have the Eagles forcing a turnover, which they will, with Reed Blankenship, when Sam Howell should have thrown the underneath route. He decides to try to force a ball to Terry McLaurin, which again you understand because that's your wide receiver number one. But you can't do that in games like that because you give a team like that life, especially when you turn the ball over in your red zone. They are going to score a touchdown.
Exactly.
On top of the Eagles now displaying that they are doing a fake brotherly shove or tush push, whatever you want to call it. So they're handing it off to DeAndre Swift. So now you have to pay attention to that now. It's spooky hours for a lot of teams in the NFL. Now, Dallas, please watch film because the Commanders, for whatever reason, know how to play against the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know if it's because Bieniemy is there and he coached against them in the Super Bowl. I don't know what it is. But watch film. We need to figure out what's going on because we all know Philadelphia fans are saying this is Dallas week. We all know how Sirianni feels about Dallas. So it's time.
Yeah,
Commanders
well,
fans, I'm sorry.
the
But you guys
one
have a
thing,
new.
the one thing though, I know I did hear about Jalen Hurts' knee being injured, so he's not running as much. So if Parsons could get off that edge, he probably won't escape. It just depends on how the knee feels on Sunday, but he probably won't escape too much on Sunday. So we'll see how your edge rushers and D line gets in on them. So
So
that's
I
it.
did I did see him limping on that one of
Mhm.
those ladder drives in the game. I
Yeah,
was like, oh wait a minute,
a little
there's
injured.
something going on there. So
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
never wish injury on anybody, but
yeah.
the
So,
Cowboys won in the '90s when we played a little bit more gritty football. So if that's what you got to do, man, you got to do what you got to do, man. You got to hit somebody because AJ Brown is mean. Hassan
so
Reddick is mean.
it's a big target stock, big
Look,
targets.
man,
So
get off the podcast, get off the camera, make a phone call to somebody, ask them what it's like to be mean, ask them what it's like to be big and ugly. Just do what you got to do because
that's
now this is time. It's time
it.
now. We're going to Philadelphia. We got to be big and ugly now. We have to be rude. We have to be. I don't give a fuck what's going on. We have to play football. There's no friendship anymore. There's no we're gonna get you back later. There's none of that. It's here. We're here now. We know what time it is. We know what week this is. It's Philadelphia and Dallas. Okay,
Must win game.
hatred. You have to have it. You have to have it now. You have to have it in your heart. I know I feel it. I know I feel it. You have to have that hatred.
We play the Commanders this week, so I'm chilling. You know.
I know you're good. I know.
You
But
know,
this
just
this
but
this is
I
what
feel you.
I wanted to say a little bit ago, but I started getting a little pumped up. You have to have that hatred.
You got to. No, you got to. You got to, man.
Like
You gotta be ready.
AJ Brown has that hatred for whoever he lines up against. These guys are too nice. You have to have that hatred.
Yeah.
DeMarcus Lawrence, he has it sometimes. Now if we could just transfer that hatred, that Charles Haley hatred, onto that Dallas Cowboys. Continue. I'm sorry. I'm losing it. I'm losing control.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. It's all right, Tommy, man. Sometimes you gotta let it out. You gotta let the people know how you feeling.
Because they're too nice. They are too nice. These guys are too nice.
He's basically saying you gotta throw him to the side and say, "Excuse me, move out the way."
No. See, that's the problem. That's the problem because you're saying "excuse me." Don't say "excuse me." Run
no
through
more
these
excuse
guys.
me. It's just time to bully
You
ball.
have to be physical, man.
Bully ball.
We seen Tom Brady cussing dudes out, man. Nobody on our team is cussing each other out. There's none of that. Nobody's cussing out anybody. Nobody's punching anybody in the mouth. It's high five and hug. No, you have to be gritty.
Well, we might have to wrap this one up before Tommy goes into cardiac arrest over here.